My microphone's falling down. Everything's breaking. Hold on, I'm gonna have to twist this. Okay. I gotta do this really quickly because I need it to just pop up and then I will cut to the other thing. Okay. Captions? Captions? Who are those? Are they showing up? Okay, they're showing up. Okay. Today's going swell. Super swell. And by swell, I mean my brain is... Oh, dang it. I'll just get it after we start stream. My computer didn't like that. It's... How's everyone else doing? This is a tough week, which is a shame because I really thought it was going to be an awesome, fun week. So weary, everything looks bleak. Honestly, that was pretty good. I don't want to I just have to tell you all because it is affecting me. A coworker of mine passed away yesterday. And I'm not going to share many details because it's not my place. She went to the hospital and it could have gone either way, basically. Like, she'd been in the hospital. And so it could have gone either way. And it went this way. So I'm having a lot of feelings, you know, and it's one of those things where it's like, grief is such a weird thing. I think we all know that. It's such a complicated thing. You never know how you're gonna experience it. Even if you think you never know how you're gonna experience it. You never, you know, and it pops up. I know people use the glitter analogy, it just kind of pops up in unexpected times. And yeah, and then I was ranting to a couple people this morning because I am angry, not at this person at all. I'm angry thinking about what it means to experience, I don't know, yeah, I lost a coworker in October that I'd helped train. That's what, like, loss of coworkers is such an odd feeling. It's so, because this is not my first coworker loss. I've lost quite a few actually. And it's a weird feeling, mainly because it sits inside of like your proximity to capitalism. And that's such a bleak thing to say, but like, I'm angry this morning because this coworker was a part of the museum for well over a decade, beloved member of the team, had invested, like, was a volunteer for many years before becoming a staff member, like very invested in the mission and the like longevity of the museum. Also had other family members that worked at the museum, and I'm angry at the thought that they're just requiring everybody to show up to work today like nothing happened. I do imagine, actually I don't. A family friend unexpected. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's what I think, like, a lot of people are like, gosh, it never ends, right? Like, we always just hit with something. Hey puppy, you want to come up and say hi to everybody? And I was just thinking about how, like, the museum shouldn't be open today. We were told yesterday, I found out right after stream yesterday. She passed away, like, right as stream was ending yesterday. And I found out very shortly after. And I don't think the museum should be open today. I wasn't gonna be working there, but that's what I mean. Like, and I think every person, whether they've contributed 2 weeks or 2 decades to an institution, deserves to be recognized because they committed work to it in general. But like, I bet that thought didn't even cross their mind. Like, I just feel like they wouldn't even consider that because we have to keep making money. We need to make sure that we bring in some money. And I'm just like, that's like, and you know, maybe it's wrong for me to assume their intentions, but like, they're not, you know. And so I just, all I got is crumbs for you, little doggy. So I don't know, like, it's like I'm angry at capitalism, which is how I'm processing it right now. I was crying in the shower this morning. But yeah, I just, it's a, you know, they're complex emotions. And it's like, again, I know other things, and so like, it's one of those things of like relief for the suffering that person was in, because I know that was going on, but it's just like, yeah, I'm just like, I'm curious, like, what, and I'm thinking of their family. I'm friends with their family. I was friends with this person too. I loved working with this person. I was very happy when I got to work and found out that person was there that day. Like, I was very happy on those days. And so I, you know, hope that the least that they'll do is let all of the full-time staff, like, go to the funeral, like, without hesitation about work. They probably won't. I don't know. That's what it is it's like, again, I don't expect the entire world to stop, but it's a small space. It's a small community of people that keep that museum running. That should stop. It should. I think it should. I think that they should. I think that person deserves to be honored, and there to be a day of observation of, you know, whatever it is, like. So I don't know, maybe I don't know. I'm waiting to hear about funeral information, which and this is not to make light of it, because I have already told the mod team, I was like, I don't know when the funeral will be, but obviously that will be my priority, or visitation or whatever. If that's Thursday or Friday, we might not be together for Stardew or Pokemon news. And it just, you know, nobody would fault me for that, but I don't know when that'll be. I feel this is gonna sound really silly. I feel like my entire life, funerals have always been really quick because they have to be, right? Like, they have to get the body and embalm it, or, you know, whatever procedure is done and all of that. And they have to, like, you can't, like, sit on planning a funeral for weeks at a time. And so I, do you see her? She's, like, under the microphone. So, like, I would anticipate that it would be Thursday or Friday. But nowadays, I feel like I have observed that sometimes it will be well over a week before people conduct funerals. And that's not me, like, criticizing their decisions. I just thought that there was a necessary urgency to them. And I feel like there seems to be a bigger delay now, just from the few that I've gone to the last few years. It seems like there's more time between the loss and the funeral. Okay, you need to be done. You're kind of overstimulating me a little bit, sitting there licking your lips. There's nothing for you. You need to be done. So I don't know. I don't know what that'll look like. I don't know what the next couple of days will look like. Yeah, so I've been kind of like touch and go since last night. But work stops for no one. Capitalism stops for no one. So I've been sitting here working at my desk crying every couple of hours. That makes sense to me too if there's specific religious observations. I admittedly grew up around people who at least pretended everybody was a Christian, so that's kind of my only experience, admittedly. That's what it is. It's time to be thinking about the shareholders. Have we stopped to think about what the shareholders need and are doing? Why don't you get on going? You get to going, okay? Is that what it is? Like, I mean, that makes sense if there's more, because I mean, it's a lot for, I remember, so like I've lost a few, one of my grandparents was one of 8. So not that that's like the most uncommon thing, but I had a lot of great aunts and uncles that I was very close with. My whole childhood, they were all grandparent equivalents to me. Like I always get dirty looks, or not dirty looks, but weird looks when I talk about like loss of like great aunts and uncles. They are grandparents to me. So I have lost several of them since my childhood. I think of the 8, there's only 2 alive now, actually. And then I have another one on the other side of my family that it was a great aunt and uncle. So like so I just say that, and I remember like being young and us being like, okay, well, unfortunately, like we got to get in the car and we got to go to wherever, you know, and we were within, you know, 6 to 8 hours of driving distance with most of our family. So like that could be made like in the evening into the night kind of thing. But it was like you know, the next day, you know, grandparent or someone passed away, the next day we're on the road because the funeral is going to be in 2 days or something like that. So a few weeks before the funeral, because family had to travel, and that's what, you know, that's what I think it's beneficial because the burden of travel is a lot. It's a lot, especially on, you know, older folks or folks, you know, all the different circumstances. If you got little kids, if you've got, you know, health issues, whatever it is, it can be such a burden. So like I assume we'll get some info today, but I don't know. So, we'll see. Sorry. Gosh. So anyways, 2026 sucks. Everyone's passing away except for the one thing I want. Died on a Monday, but she was in Arizona, we were in Delaware, and her funeral was in Wisconsin. It wasn't until 8 days later. That's what I was wondering. Like, my mentality is like, oh, they'll have the funeral on Thursday or Friday, but maybe it'll be next week. Maybe they'll do it early next week. So just know that whenever, obviously, like, again, I did see that. Yeah, I saw that. There was another, I think there was like someone who I don't know, but like a K-pop artist or like a well-known like Korean actor or something like that also passed away. So whenever that is, that'll be obviously a priority. And again, I don't expect anybody to be upset about that, but I will find out hopefully today or tomorrow, like what that'll look like. had to delay to raise the funds. Yeah, that makes, I mean, there's a lot of, we had a family member like that too. We couldn't afford. See, I also have like, I will admit, yeah, I reached out to the family. I worked directly with the family member. And then I mean, I worked directly with both of them, but I worked in the same department with the family member. And then I worked with, I a lot of times worked with this individual. Like, it would be just us two as the only two staff, like on the property, like on a weekend or something like that. So we've spent many hours together. So it's also just one of those things too, like when it all happened, I just had a feeling, and I hate that feeling. So but yeah, I'm like really angry at capitalism. That's what, like, my grief is currently anger. Add something else too that I can't get into without like potentially doxing information, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'm angry at like 2 things in proximity to this person. Not anything this person did. They did nothing wrong. Everyone dies in the winter and the ground is frozen in Massachusetts, so his dad died in November, but he wasn't buried until... You know what? My one friend, I think her, like, husband's, like, uncle or something like that. Like, it was an extended family member. He passed away, I think, back in, like, September, and they were waiting a while to have the service. Well, I will also say this. I don't know if anybody can speak to any cultural differences. I went to a funeral of a coworker, probably 4 or 5 years ago. It was a coworker I hadn't worked for a couple years, and it was an older individual, but it was like one of those tragic, like brain aneurysm kind of thing that like took them quickly, unfortunately, and unexpectedly. And I remember going, every time I've gone to a funeral, it's been a very somber experience, which, like, of course it is. Like, this is not to tell people how to feel about funerals. But my friend who was with me was like, this is so interesting because, and she was just talking about how, like, she's always like, every funeral that, like, her, like, they were really focused on celebrating life. So there was joy in them, despite, like, that there was sadness. Like, there was a joy to it. There was a good element to it. And I was like, oh, I feel like every funeral I've gone to, it's just been, like, miserable. You know, grandparents and things like that, and family members, and mainly coworkers. I haven't lost like a friend, but I have had like 5 or 6 coworkers pass away, and it's a weird feeling. And so I've been to all their funerals. One that was really tragic. I mean, they're all tragic, but one that was a young, like a 19-year-old. That one was really hard. That was a really hard one to be a part of. That's what, yeah, I mean, a lot of the ones that I've seen have been, I don't know. It's also funny too. This is going to sound a little cold. Like, so I had a family member who was a hateful person. Well, so then maybe they were, just like a person who never once ever suggested any proximity to religion. And not that that makes you hateful or not, but like, this was like an angry old bag. This was an angry old person who you would have known. You would have known if this person was religious, based on who they were and how they acted. And I remember I was young. Well, I think I was like 20, 21, something like that. I went to this funeral, and I remember like the preacher being like, oh, and they wanted everyone to know, like, about the good news of the gospel. And I was like, this person did not care about that. I know for a fact that this person did not care about that. Like, don't lie. That was weird. I mean, like I said, most of that has been in proximity to people who like affiliate with Christianity in some way, for me. So I've gone to a lot of church funerals, and there's been pastors and preachers and altar calls and all of that. But that one specifically stands out to me because I just remember being like, person did not care about that stuff. They were not religious. They were not They did not ascribe to that. I know for a fact that they did not believe those things. And so it was that one stands out to me. Versus like others where I know that they were. And so like, they probably would have wanted that at their funeral. My grandpa straight up did not want a religious ceremony, but was buried at Arlington. So they had to do a service, and my mom and I were giggling at the pastor saying how much isn't that crazy? That's such an odd thing to like proselytize at a funeral of someone who you know wouldn't want that. Pastor at my uncle's funeral had never met him. See, that's what it was like with my family member. That family member in question, like, again, like that person never went to church. Didn't know any pastors. Like, didn't know anybody. So I'm just like, how are you gonna stand up there and claim and be like, oh, this person said like they just want everyone to blah blah blah, and like, you know, I'm like, they did not say that. Do you know them? Have you ever seen that person while they were still breathing air? Because I don't think you did. And it was like, that's such an interesting thing. Yeah, death is it's a weird thing to grapple with. Hi, Amber Dragon. It's a little bit of a bleak morning this morning. But I hope you're doing okay. So that is where I'm at mentally. I'm a little overcome with how I'm feeling about all of that. Sorry. I say that, and then on the flip side, I knew this was coming out, and I was like so excited about it. I was featured, or like, you know, there's like a blurb about me in a little article today, if you want to go check it out. It's got a bunch of people, probably other creators that you would recognize. Kotaku did a, they reached out to me a while ago. They did a, was it not gonna load? It's not gonna load. Okay. This one load? Well, if it won't let me show you, then I guess you can't read it. Anyways, I was in a little article that one that I did. You might have seen my face. That's good. I need to be making more money with ads. They're not running very well right now. This is that should be the link. Yeah. Fans, creators, and developers explain what makes Pokemon so special. And so they just asked us all to like make write a little blurb about, you know, our experience. So like mine's definitely a longer one. I told them they didn't have to put the whole thing in, but they did. So there's a bunch of creators that I know, some that I don't. Other folks, like journalists and stuff, just talking about all that stuff. So there's a little photo of me talking about Pokemon and teaching history and using Pokemon to do it, and what it's meant in my life, and how I've been playing since Blue. So if you want to go read my thoughts, there's plenty of other folks too. So it was nice. That was, I mean, that's a little light thing if you want to. Again, there's other folks that are featured in there that you'll probably recognize. If you follow any of my mutuals, you will probably see some folks that you know. And it's just, it's fun to share all that. I love that photo of me. My signature move is, you can also, yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have to read the whole thing. You could just like search Mallory and you can just read my blurb. But they, my signature pose is me sitting cross-legged on the floor holding a Pokemon plush. That's like what I realized. I've done that at so many events now. I have me and Chikorita at the Nintendo event at PAX West last year. I have that photo from Surging Sparks, the Surging Sparks TCG event in 2024. Like that's my go-to pose, is me sitting crisscross applesauce. I'm also wearing the same pants, I have 2 pairs of pants that are different colors but the same style because I love them. I wear them everywhere, and I'm pretty sure I'm wearing like the same 2 pairs of pants in every photo. So that's a little happier moment in the midst of everything, but yeah. So I have many pairs of in public, I currently have 4 pairs of pants that I rotate between. I'm wearing one right now. I have a regular pair of blue jeans, I have a pair of black jeans, and then I have those 2 other pairs of pants. That's like the only pants I wear. That's enough pants though. I have a lot more. I used to, I think I've said this before, like it's funny to laugh at now. I used to like really keep up with like my professional wardrobe and my personal one. Like I used to, you know, that clothing and like a nice wardrobe was something that I put a lot of effort into. And I went and refreshed and like expanded my wardrobe in January of 2020. Needless to say, that wardrobe did not get a lot of usage. And it did admittedly really crush my desire to maintain like an eclectic wardrobe after that point. So I am not very good at it anymore. I mean, I could always get back into it, but I also didn't get a lot of sleep, can you tell? But I remember I bought 2 new pairs of shoes and quite a few new pieces of clothing in January of 2020. They got worn for about 6 weeks, 8 weeks. And then that was it. So yeah, I don't have much. Forgive me for yawning. So yeah, it was a cute little story. Glitch X City's in there. Like there's a bunch of folks. It's a really long article. And I'm kind of far up. I mean, not like super far. I'm like in the middle of it, you know? Like people aren't gonna scroll and read the whole thing. Oh, Kelly, you should go look. Kelly, you should go look at the article and go all the way down to the bottom and then read the last story in there. Or just see the photo of the last story. I think you'll like it. Yeah, I like 3 or 4 years ago, like after that, like the initial shutdown waves, I got to a point where like I kind of just want to be a trash bag at all times. Especially in the wintertime. Like I want to embody a trash bag in my clothing. I want to wear incredibly baggy clothing, oversized clothing. Like that's kind of like all I want to wear. And then that desire never really left. Yeah, I don't know if I've said this. When I was like growing up and when I was a teenager and in high school and college and stuff, my mom used to always tell me like, oh, you need to like look presentable every time you go out. And like, granted, I do think that you should be like relatively like clean. But it instilled this thing in me that like I shouldn't go out unless I'm like fully dressed to the nines, full face of makeup, hair done, all that kind of stuff. And it was all under this like, oh, you might meet someone. Okay, well, if I meet someone, at some point they're gonna see me at my worst, so what difference does it make? Yeah, so it was like that energy. So once I like kind of like unlocked those shackles, that definitely helped with my perspective on, I mean, again, like, you know, I don't like to go, I mean, they're like, definitely I've been in places where I'm like, this person is not using deodorant or whatever, or it's, you know, that kind of stuff, but I can at least, you know, it's not a big deal if I put on a giant hoodie and sweatpants and go to the store. Nobody's gonna, I mean, if they're judging me, then whatever, I guess. Like, we're at the store. Why are you worried about what someone else is wearing? Dang, is that just like a millennial experience? I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. Did our boomer parent, why did our boomer parents think that? It's because it was all about finding a man, right? Yeah, it's a interesting thing. Engaging with people who don't respect that they exist in public with others. It is. It's nice. It's really nice. 9 years of handmade clothing. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's like an aspiration for sure. That is, I hate fast fashion. I think probably most of us do. Obviously. It's unfortunately like, you know, such limited access for so many people, and that's about all they can get, but that's such a cool thing to have been able to commit to. Yeah, that's really cool. I was just thinking about, gosh, I was looking at something the other night, I can't remember what it was, and I was just thinking about making clothing. I did have a sewing machine for a long time, and I learned how to sew clothing, but not enough to like feel confident in continuing to do it. But appropriate hygiene in the workplace, isn't it crazy? See, now I get paranoid. I get stressed. You know, if I've like just done like a workout or something, you know what I mean? Like I did like a heavy workout and I like run to the grocery store to grab something. I'm like worried that I'm gonna like smell bad and that people are gonna have to endure that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like you know what I mean? Like I get super stressed at the thought. Forgive me. Maybe I should get a shot of caffeine. Well, I will say I've had, because I was worried about going to conventions, because I've always heard that like, but like I did New York Comic-Con 2 years ago and it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't, it really wasn't. And I've never like had issues of like people in my proximity at like PAX East or anything. Right, I'm at physical therapy and sweat and then feel bad for like the act of sweating. That's what like, I don't know. And so it's an interesting thing. I think Kelly, did you repost it? I saw something on TikTok, so I didn't fact check it. So don't like take it as fact. But it was someone talking about how like toothpaste formulation for the ingredients of toothpaste is solely made only with men in mind, which like I already knew that about like Advil and medications and stuff. Like they use like the average white male body to determine like dosage and all that kind of stuff, which is its own BS. But it was like specifically talking about toothpaste because I guess whatever like the saliva glands and whatever like form inside of your mouth, yeah, that's why I was like I'm not surprised, but how interesting is that? And it was like toothpaste is literally only made for men, technically. Like technically, if you are not a man, you are not really getting what you need from toothpaste. Exactly. And I was like, of course, because why would we consider that there are other people in existence? So fact check that before you go spreading it around. But it was an interesting thing. Yeah, I mean, like, the logic that they were pointing to made sense. Did you know that about like menstrual products, they didn't even use blood? And also, not to be too morbid, but most people here know that it's not just that. Like, it's not even, like, that's not even enough, really. Because it's more than just blood. Car seats, that's what I mean, like, all of it. Right, the crash test dummies are men's bodies. It's crazy. As a short person, I can tell you that seatbelts are not made for me. I mean, I wear a seatbelt. My seatbelt is not made for me. Yeah, it's like what is like 180 pound, like able-bodied white man. I think that's like the range they're usually like. So that's again the things with like medicine, like an Advil or something. Like the dosage, you know, of this is recommended solely based on that. They're not factoring anything else. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But go women's hockey, right? Go women's hockey. Doesn't the Professional Women's Hockey League pick back up Thursday? I think they do. I think they pick back up on, maybe it's tomorrow. Oh no, do I want to know what this is? Should I look at this live on stream? I know they're here. Thank you for that follow. Oh. Are you saying OMG? It's from potatoes. Oh wait, what? Okay, I'm glad I didn't play this out loud on stream. I knew that there was issues with this. Oh my gosh. This is about, on your 30th birthday, 30, flirty, and thriving. Happy birthday. I'm gonna have to like rewatch that after stream. I did know that there were issues with that. I didn't know that that was an element of the game. Thank you. Thank you for that command. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday. There's some balloons for you. We love the balloons. I actually love the little balloon command. I think it's so cute. Thank you for stopping by on your birthday. I hope you have something exciting planned for today or this weekend or last weekend or... And exciting can look like a bunch of different things. It can look like a million different things. So whatever is exciting to you. 30 is way cooler than 20. I think at 20 you think you know everything, and at 30 you know that you don't. That would be my guess, is that you, yeah, at 20 you think you know everything. I knew you would love it. I knew you would love it, Kelly. A party saying goodbye to your 20s. Yeah, I was always told that 30s were better than 20s. I was. Like, my whole childhood, I was told that, like, 30s were better than 20s. Which is nice, because especially if you grow up and are, you know, a woman or anything like that, you know, we have these creeps out there that make it clear that if you're over 19, you're, like, an old hag. Which, like, first of all, what's wrong with being an old hag? But number two, like, that you're worthless. Like, you have nothing to give. And so it was just... At 40, I'm kind of like, did I always have the brain cells of a rock? That's what, like, the older I get... You know, I saved a clip in Pokemon Legends EA for the video that I'm working on. And it was someone saying, like, the more we learn, the less we know. And I was like, it's so true. Right, now that I'm on the shelf. At 19, 20 years old. And so it, yeah, the Kotaku, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then scroll up a little bit, because that's like, you know, the comments and stuff. The very last blurb is someone, and it's a photo of their dog with a bunch of Growlithe. It's very cute. Yeah. So if you are, I don't be afraid of 30. Don't be afraid of it. Be afraid of men. Or just them. That's the other thing. Like, don't be afraid of them, just them. Thank you for pinning that. That's a little article if you want to go look at it. I was in it. There's a little blurb from me, and there's a bunch of other creators, journalists, developers, just folks, all of that are in that article, and I'm one of them. My bones may feel 60. Yeah, I just don't like that sometimes when I do something. Like, if I, you know, sit uncomfortably, that, like, my back hurts and it doesn't immediately go away. That's what's hard for me. Is that the pain doesn't immediately leave. Had an existential crisis the year I turned 30, but I had a lot of changes that year. Then that's, I mean, you know, again, and it's such a, and time isn't even real. So you may be in your 30s, but what are you even? Time isn't real. Time isn't real, and nothing matters except the shareholders. Nothing matters except the shareholders. I am working on my, I actually had to call my local government today, and I had a really positive experience in that it was just very simple. I had to pay a personal property tax for my car that I maybe should have paid like 6 weeks ago. But I couldn't find my like mailed piece of paper that had my account number on it, and I was like, hi, is there any way? And they were like, absolutely. And they got it for me in an instant. It took them like 2 seconds. And I was like, okay, I was really worried that I was gonna have to like drive to a government building to pay this bill. And they, nope, it was instant. And then I paid it, and it's done. I love paying taxes on something that was bought with tax dollars that were taxed and then was paid for over time and is maintained with dollars that are taxed. And then I've owned it. I've always owned my vehicle. I fully own it. I don't have a car payment. I've never had a car payment in my life. And I still have to pay taxes on it every year for owning it. So great. What a great system. What a great system. I love never truly owning anything. So I wouldn't be so mad if I didn't actually have potholes all over my road. Once upon a time, the roads here used to be really good. Now they stink. And I need to not fear that I'm gonna bottom out my car every time I drive down the road. But at least it's paid. And again, they were very helpful. It was very easy to get the info that I needed from them. All right. Well, today it's the last day. It's the last day of Shane. Thank God. Today we're gonna finish this today. I gotta boot up the forgive me, I gotta boot up the thing real quick. We beat Junimo Kart yesterday. It's like fall. I think it's like fall 24, isn't it? Today's the 24th in real life. I think it's like fall 24 or fall 23. The only thing standing between us and perfection is like 1 million. That's it. We're trying to see if we can complete it. Truly.
Blessed be 24.
There's been a lot of 24s. There have been a lot of 24s, which to me means that Shane loves Emily here. Emily and Shane are actually soulmates. She loves the sweaty man. She's gonna leave Penny For the sweaty man. Game? Game. Where are we at? We are at... You know what? That's... Yeah, okay. I'll allow that. It is day 24! It is day 24! Today's the 24th. It's the 24th. So we are trying to see if we can finish this file today. I mean, finish this file inside of fall. We'll finish this file today. And it's Blue Hen Farm, man. Ugh. Still in your walls. I hope your kiddo's feeling better soon. Day 24. I want to say that I like this farm, but I don't. Like, I want to say, like, oh, this farm is, like, you know, it's got its charm. It really doesn't. There's really nothing that has made this farm feel special or, like, better than others. I feel like nothing about it was good. It's damp. It is damp. And the special is the melodramatic is Elliot's farm. That is the Elliot file. That farm is special, even though I don't like Elliot. I really do love that farm. We don't even have a lot of auto petters to show for this file. I would like to try to decorate the farm with y'all today. I mean, I kind of want to, like, we need about 830,000 gold to get all the money that we need. We need about 800, what was that, what did I say? 830,000 is what we need. So we'll get that, but then I would like to finish upgrading the house and, like, what else am I thinking of? Decorate the house and stuff like that.
Shane prefers hands-on petting.
The only, you all are flirting with the line. You better be careful. We did get 4 trash catalogs on this file. That's the only thing unique about it. That's the only thing unique about it. Truly. Good morning to you. I hope it... Pam? Pam is trying to throw... We could have tossed it in the trash, but I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset for that. Pam is trying to throw this run away on the last days. Well, we got one in the mail from her before, and we threw it in the trash because I haven't upgraded my trash can, partially on purpose, in case we needed to throw something away. Because if you were to throw it away in an upgraded trash, technically you made profit from alcohol. So you could also use, like, the in-game, like, trash cans, like the decorative trash, or toss it in the water or something like that. So let's try this again. Give me a battery pack. Give me an energy tonic. What are you doing, woman? I'm gonna go out there first, and then I'll come back and get my crab cake. Thanks, Pam. Really appreciate you not trying to indulge in our alcoholic behaviors. Sometimes life feels like a slow gray blur. Know what I mean? It was like rolling for female chikorita. I mean, we could put it in a chest, but why would we do that when we could just delete it? I didn't mean to do that either. I'll even hold on to it. Pam. Even Pam knows it's time to celebrate leaving Shane. Honestly, maybe that's what it is. It is. It's very moist. Derogatory. Wait, where's my... Here they are. So... Okay, the jelly is gonna be ready tonight. So that's 300k. And I think Bee House is ready tomorrow. Ooh. Is that right? For some reason, I feel like the bee houses are ready today. Maybe I'm just totally wrong, but let me just double check. Okay, I'm just totally wrong. Sure. Don't know how or why, but I am just totally wrong. Okay. So, I would like to catch them some seaweed if I can. We probably, well, you know what? We probably should have gone first. Because we need to be back at like 8 p.m. Something like that. We really could use some more golden animal crackers. How else can I get those? I can't get them in mystery boxes, can I? I don't know why I don't know that. I feel like we get them in treasure chests and they drop from monsters. But I don't think they're in mystery boxes. I'm actually gonna do... Are they in golden? I don't think we've gotten a single one from the mystery box. Well, maybe we have. I think we've gotten like 10 or so. Okay, like a handful. We could definitely get more. Fishing treasure chest. I did know that. I want to go get seaweed for my sardines or whatever it is. Oh, we have Invasion on. I forgot about that. If you weren't here yesterday or you don't know what I'm talking about, we had Skull Cavern Invasion like turned on for the Skull Caverns. And then we also accepted the Skull Cavern Invasion quest. So it's Invasion. It definitely has more monsters. And we're fine with that. $13 hours is 10 p.m. So we need to be back at like 8 p.m. We have some. We've been opening them, but we really have only been opening them for stuff to sell. Mainly. Okay, well, I say we go to the caverns. I think that's what we need to do. A lot of less than 1% chance. The highest chance for golden crackers is fishing. Okay. Or Skull Cavern treasure rooms. Okay. Can I thin any of this out a little bit? Not really. Emily. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy. And it's just that one. It's just that one. The next highest is number 1 and we have 12 of that. And we have some extra Wumbus dolls after all that the Wumbus doll put us through. It is also the blue one. Maybe we should put that on display in the house somewhere. That's so funny.
Shane and Emily sitting in a tree.
You know? Hello, Naomi. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks for coming over here. I'm saying hello.
Plotting.
We're being a little cursed right now. Forgive us. I really need purple mushrooms. I, quite frankly, do not have enough purple mushrooms. Alright, we're just gonna go to the caverns. And, until 8 p.m. Let me get a warp totem. That does save me a couple of steps. Today's a super bad. Wait, you want a monster mask? Y'all want a monster mask? Probably, right? When there's musk to be had. Triple monster run. All right, so we are in the true end game of this file. It is fall year 2. We are less than 1 million away from perfection. We have to buy 1 perfection voucher for this file because we cannot buy, sell, ship, or gift alcohol products, which means we did not ship the four alcohol products that I'll put this up in case we get one. The Daily Luck's -71, by the way. Thank you for finding that number 2. If y'all remember it too, because I think we have the Kotaku article pinned.
9.67 million.
That's right. It's true. It's true. So we're kind of just going to the Skull Caverns and really just farming the monsters for money because we have the parrot egg, my favorite trinket, but it will allow for us to make money from the monster drops, which is why we're musking on top of everything else. We're doing a lot. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep chill music on because I really just am hoping. Well, that's not what I was hoping for, but that's fine. We're mainly looking for mummy floors. We'll go for anything, but the mummy floors are what we want. Beautiful. We're selling. We obviously get money drops while. See all that money? But we're also collecting the cloth and secondarily the solar essences. We've been walking away and making like 20k a day from solar essences. Ooh. There's quite a few monsters right here. In case anybody couldn't tell. Ah yes, Skull Cavern Invasion. Mind you, we do have more monsters because we have like Invasion on top of Invasion. We have like Invasion Extreme. Sober 2-year perfection. We're trying to do it in fall year 2. It's the 24th of fall. Our goal was 2 years, but we think we can do it before the end of fall. That was a lot. I kind of wanted to go for those slimes, but I need my mummies. I'm just here for the zipline mummies. And then we do get a lot of ghosts, which drop the Omni Geos. They all drop 2, at least, for the burglaring, which is nice. And then we turn those into artifact tropes and sell those. Well, admittedly, this is not my first perfection run, but there's nothing wrong with year 8. I have got it down to a science, for me at least. It is very much down to a science. We finished all of the requirements aside from the 10 million by what? Was it early fall? I guess it was like the first week of fall, or was it summer? I need to hit more than 1 mummy at a time. I gotta be back by 8 p.m. for my jelly. Then we'll... Oh, I think we can buy the golden clock tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, we'll buy the golden clock tomorrow. Because if we go get the jelly at 8 p.m., that's 300k. And I think we'll have the money for the golden clock tomorrow. And then we just need the last 500k. Okay. I don't want to divorce him. That makes me sound like I like him. I don't like divorcing the spouses. I did it, the only reason I did it for Clint was because it was a cursed file. Like, that's why. Anyways. Not a single staircase from that is crazy. There's already one out. All right. I can't keep it. Emily, do I throw it away? Do we throw it away? Okay, I'll throw it away. She'd rather me keep 24. We did do a curse run. We married Clint. It was really awful. It was really awful. Everything about it. We had really ugly mods to make the farm really unpleasant. It was, look at how many bugs there are. You like actually cannot walk here without getting hit by one. That is so funny. The game is very big. It is. And you can learn stuff. I have 4,500 hours in this game, and it's still easy to learn stuff because just like, you know, not even just like simple logistics of like, oh, they're here at this time, just like little Easter eggs and little things that can just, you can do in the game. Floors. Why am I getting all of these icky floors? Give me a good one. Ooh, I'm in danger. Come on. This is so lame. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Right, like, I wish it was a mummy-infested floor. That's all I want, is an infested mummy floor. I need bat wings, too. We don't have enough for another, thing. Another Dwarf Scroll 3. Good money, right? We're up 20,000. There's Dwarf Scroll 4. Come over here, you goofball. Nice. This is what we wanted. Okay. This I like. This I like. Imagine if these were angry mummies in Desert Festival. They were speedy boys. I remember the first time we were like doing the Desert Festival, and Kelly specifically, you said, you were like, oh, this is one I really wouldn't like, and you didn't spoil what it was because we hadn't seen it yet. And then we got it, and I was like, oh, I love this. I love this. We had very different reactions to it. We might only be able to really clear out this room and then have to go back. Maybe we can do one more. This is the Infinity Blade, is the sword that I'm using. Okay, so we did like 25,000. I'm gonna go back now. 35? Nice. 35,000 plus 33,000 plus 8,000 plus 1,800, 500, 200, 1,500, 1,500. No bat wings though. Oh, let me sell this too. No treasure rooms either, and no prehistoric floor. Lame. We got neither of them, but it's okay. We're gonna hit perfection in fall year 2, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'll go get my jelly. Oh, we got 30 minutes. Okay, we're fine. I'll do these real quick. Hey, I said I needed more purple mushrooms too. I'm gonna do these.
Did you know you have 30 minutes?
Truly. Truly, truly. The whole house just is taking a sick day today. You know what? It's probably needed, right? Or no? We not want that. Okay, did I get all of them? I think so. Did I? Oh my gosh. We always say it at the same time. In the back? No, I think I got them all. It's good to check. I always miss one, so it's good to check. That's what, in the nighttime, it is hard to see. And again, it's like so easy to miss them. Because you're just walking by them. And you think you got them all. I guess the smart thing would be to like count how many I feel like I've heard go into things. Oh, there's the one that I missed before. That's the other trick too, is taking out the exact number that you need, and then you can... That's what I have to do with the fertilizer, because I always miss a spot with the deluxe speed grow. Okay, 305,000. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at all this. I'm selling this. I'm not gonna process it in time. I'm just gonna sell it. I never figured out what to do with the fish. We need to figure something out with the fish. But in the meantime, I'm selling 26,000 of blobfish roe. I could also run the animal products again. Hi, Frankie. End of fall for my sweet little chickens. We did say we wanted to turn this whole thing into... I do have 2 more. I'm gonna sell this cheese outright. Well, maybe I'll keep a little bit of it. Oh, I thought I had cloth. I guess not. That's all it is. Yeah, we need the clock. We'll get the clock. We'll get the clock tomorrow. We have enough to get the clock tomorrow. And then we do need to spend 500k on a voucher, which is more difficult than if we had just shipped those 4 alcohol products, you know? You can't. We got one in our community center, in our custom community center. Why are those in there? It was a good reward. You had to do all the eggs, including the dinosaur egg. So we felt like it was a good reward. Do you play with mods? No, 100% vanilla. Oh my gosh. Margarita, thank you for the stick. The driftwood. All right. 400. When will you wear wigs? 426,000. So we're 400k away. Right? Less than. $374,000 away. 370,000 away from being done. How can we close that gap? I may keep to myself a lot, and I may seem unhappy sometimes, but I do appreciate all the work you do. I'm a lucky guy. Yeah, you best believe it, bozo. That's the least you could say about me. No wine. No wine, no beer, no, what else? Pale ale, and no mead. Okay, let's go buy the golden clock. On fall 25 of year 2, let's go buy the golden clock. Ka-chow. If you ask for seaweed, I'm gonna lose it. Golden clock, golden clock, golden clock, golden clock.
Shane may be sweaty and juicy, but he at least never compared us to another person.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It is what it is. I have a reason to believe that one of the locals is actually my daughter. It's rare, but it does happen. Like, what do you mean it's rare? Your ability to... Never mind. Golden clock! Golden clock! Golden clock! Secured! Golden clock. There goes all my monies. Every penny that I own. Golden clock on fall 25 of year 2. Fall 25 is pretty sick. I think jelly is better than wine. I actually know it's better than wine, but implying that the wizard has other kids elsewhere? I'm just thinking like it's giving like vampires, you know, how vampires can't have kids kind of thing. But like in every vampire series that exists, somehow they all get pregnant even still. How close can we get to this 500k? Like what's the chance that we can do it today? I run these. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna take everything to Pierre. Like, if we can do it today, why not do it today, right? We need 370,000. We're not gonna get it just from this, obviously. Also, it's not much. Maybe I shouldn't. What do you think? What could we get that would magically... You're so right. Oh my gosh. That's all we need, Icy. We have enough. We also have this. This is 70,000 right here. We have enough. I was like, oh, we've got to have something. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was gonna take us a couple of days. Should I still sell some stuff in the bin? Perfect. Perfection. Oh look, there's my loser spouse. He left! What a loser. Good thing I can still sell. I'll be so mad. Okay, so there's 70,000. I'm gonna have this and see where that leaves me. Could like do the math, but I don't want to. We have to buy one perfection voucher. There we go. I'm so good at this game. We have to buy one perfection voucher because for the true experience of this file, we couldn't make any money from alcohol, which included like I put like a restriction on all alcohol, but we have 4 items technically that we haven't shipped. Which is the
Perfection PB with Shane, best spouse confirmed.
The pale ale, the beer, the wine, and the mead. So they equal less than 1% of perfection. Because shipped items I think is 15% in total. But we have to buy one. So we're technically at 99% right now. We didn't even have to wait for the honey. The honey's not even ready until tomorrow. I'm gonna show you all, and then we'll go back and buy it. So we should be at 99%. 99%. And we're gonna buy 1 perfection voucher, which should count for, oops, it should count for 1%. So here we are. I know, right? Easy return scepter today? Kind of. I want to buy the rooms for the house, and I want to buy the furniture catalog, but that's like 500k together, maybe 400k, I don't know. Veery did. Veery was like the OG. What day did you say, Veery? Did you say 27? Or did you say 26? Did you say the 26th? I feel like you did. Oh, 24th. Okay. That's still pretty good. All right. So, you got my letter, huh? Nice to meet you. This is my first time buying a perfection voucher ever. I'm Fizz, Joja Special Services Division. You haven't heard of us. That's okay. Most people haven't. We're not really advertised like other Joja products. We're more of a specialty service for elite clients. What do? Well, let's just say we specialize in legally complex matters. Catch my drift? But, oh, it does. You're right. I think it says key. It does look like AI, though. I think that's a Q. He is, though. Like, I hate that he's in here. I hate that he's in this cave because I love this little cave, and I hate that he's in here. But enough chit-chat. Let's get to business. I've heard you're trying to achieve perfection. A noble goal, but difficult. Very difficult. All that cooking, crafting, monster slaying, all those complicated friendships, ugh. I can see how stressed you are. But here's the thing. You don't need to stress another minute. We've got you covered. See these papers here? They're called perfection waivers. Each one of these beautiful pages are worth 1% towards perfection. They've even gotten Mr. Key's signature on it. Completely legit. Do I look like someone who would lie to you? Where's Amelia? Amelia, do you want to marry Fizz? Don't answer that. Anyway, I'm selling these for a sweet, sweet price of 500G a pop. Also, as a side note, like just in case you are curious, obviously, this made our run harder because we just needed 4 little items that needed to be shipped, and they're like easy to make items. We could have made them a long time ago. But technically, it is cheaper for you to buy 10 perfection vouchers. You know what? It is what it is. It's afternoon for me. The golden clock is 10 million. You could buy, and the golden clock is 10% of your perfection completion. You could buy 10 vouchers and only spend 5 million. But then you wouldn't have a clock. Ever. So it's like you have to think about that. Or, you know, you can be perfected and buy the clock later or whatever you want to do. So technically that is like cheaper for you to do. Most of these others, some people do. Well, no pressure. Just think about it. I'll be waiting. So, what do you say? 500,000 for a bona fide perfection waiver? You got a perfection waiver. Total 1. Ew, he's like happy. Can you only buy 1 a day? I guess I didn't know that either. I guess that kind of makes sense. It did. I've never done that. I've never ever done that. But in this case, it was worth it to ensure Shane's sobriety. A true bona fide sober run. If we were to redo Sprinkler Free Perfection, we would do the same with it there too. And just like that. Oh, it's so ugly. 99% plus 1 weight. So wait, so I am at, so it's always just gonna say 99%. That's so ugly. Why would you buy these? Why would you buy these? So we should get the summit tomorrow, yeah? I would assume. Because 99 plus 1 is 100. Most of the time. Don't tell him about this place, okay? I wanted to keep it exclusive. I do, you know what? I do like that. It's kind of like shaming. The proof that you cheated stays there. That's it though, right? So we should get the summit notification in the... Wait, can I get the Statue of True Perfection or can I not get it now? I mean, it's fine. We beat the file. But I don't know if we can... Can you get that? Everything but the golden clock, you would need 10 waivers because the golden clock is 10% of perfection. So you get everything else done, it would say you have 90% done. It's an AA chip for Shane's sobriety. Something like that. Our Starfruit repository came in clutch. I knew it was worth sitting on them. Well, and I know too that now when we get the credits, when the credits roll, we will get, there is something in the credits. If you haven't seen it and you don't want to hear it, then I'm about to tell you. It now, in the credits, it will say like Joja services used. So if you say 0 Joja services used, then it like kicks, it literally kicks Morris out too. It's like a whole thing. Thank you for the follow. I love the Artful Dodger, by the way. Just thought I'd share that. We do though, right? Like we do get credits, right? I genuinely don't know. I mean, by definition, this file is perfected. Thank you for the follow. Thursday, fall 25. Technically, it'll be Friday, fall 26. My new perfection PB is fall 26 of year 2. I'm gonna go fish. Because I'm gonna see if I can get that dang seaweed. Can this go in a bait maker? It can't, right? Okay. I know it can go in a fish pond. Or can it? Maybe it can. It can go somewhere. Clams can go in a fish pond. Ugh. I have to go to the summit with Shane. I forgot that he's gonna be there. Oh, he's gonna also be there. That's disgusting. Okay, when you use Joja, the credits don't say anything. Okay, so it doesn't show like Joja services used. Okay. We'll find out. We'll see it. I didn't really mean to catch that. I'm trying to catch seaweed. I also had 24 pieces of bait on me, by the way. I don't anymore. Well, what do you think of this farm? There we go. We're gonna decorate the farm. Like, we're not done for the day. Only 12 o'clock. I didn't think we would do it in 2 in-game days. I thought it would be like I was thinking it would be the 28th. I thought it would take us until the 28th. I mean, this has been a fun challenge, but I'm not in love with this farm the way I have been with many others. Like, honestly. I'm not, like, miserable the way that I was with Ridgeside. Like, Ridgeside, I genuinely was, like, getting depressed at the thought of playing that file because it was so tedious. But maybe we just need to decorate the farm. Like, maybe that needs to be it because we really haven't done any of that. Beautiful. I can keep it going. Maybe once we decorate the farm, we'll feel more of an emotional connection to it. Because that's what happens. We, like, have these experiences with the spouses and in the file, and, like, there wasn't really anything special, I feel like, in the Skull Caverns or anything. Like, we got a decent amount of hats. But, like, nothing really feels truly stand out. I'm willing to hear people say why they feel like it does. I feel like nothing is really impressive. I tried to give him a chance. I tried. Do we stick with the lint? We have unlocked all of them. Do we just stick with the ball of lint? We could always go with the Joja Cola. But I feel like the soggy ball of lint is a better encapsulation of Shane as an individual. Maybe that's just me. I think the Joja would be like a backup. I would also do the Joja for Sam. Sam likes Joja Cola. Does Shane even like Joja Cola as a gift? Does he actually, is it actually a liked gift? I don't think it is it? Oh, I probably should cast the fishing rod. He says it's trash. That's interesting. I want to make, so we talked about this. This is one of the room designs I want to do. Do you think we should just do it in the cellar? I said, oh, and it's the last, I never grew tea saplings. I said that we need a room that's like the alternative beverage room. And so it can have like tea saplings and juice, and it can have like, got one left. Oh, look. Oh, what a crew. Oh, I got trash in my last one. I guess I should start thinking about moving out soon. Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Also, I'm gonna turn... Oh, it's activated, so we gotta do it anyways. We could go, I'm gonna see if I can turn the switch off so we can just do regular Skull Cavern Invasion. We do have to beat it for it to go away. Let me check. I love that I have 592 gold on me. Oh, I can't. Okay. It just is invasion. So we're going to the summit in the morning. Is Grandpa still going to be proud of me? I guess he is. Feels a little silly of him, but oh well. Alright, I got that. I got those. What are you? Anchovies. You're the sardine. Here you go. Grandpa's more disappointed in your choice of spouse. What do y'all think of the theory that Grandpa and Evelyn had a fling? Do you think that could be the case? Like, I don't think Evelyn would step out on George, but I also, I don't know. Garlic, I get it. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Pam wants a battery pack. The pufferfish, I never got him. The truffle oil. I wouldn't mind getting those done just so that they're out of here. Yeah, you just small town things, right? Oh, I should have... Dang it. You know, it gets to a point when there's so few people in the town. It's like, what can you do, you know? Beautiful. I was kind of hoping that that would be on there. Gus wants a lobster. You got it. It's fresh. It's been sitting in a crab pot for 4 months, but it's in the water, so it is fresh. I should have brought Pam her battery pack. Tomorrow is also honey day. Which I suppose isn't as important. Now that I have 10 million. I got you a battery. You're welcome. The only people in the bar not working there being Pam and Clint makes so much sense too. We go to sleep, a perfected file. And a little bit of extra money. You feel it in your heart. Somewhere, somehow, Grandpa is beaming with pride. The legacy of Blue Hen Farm is eternal. Should we go to the Spirits Eve Festival tomorrow night? Maybe. I don't know, man. What do you think? A perfected file for something. He is something. Well, let me run up there first. 4 ace pals. Oh, I kind of ran really quickly and didn't wait for the birds. That was mean of me. All right. The first perfected file of 2026. The Shaniac perfection, truly. Because you have to be a little insane to do this. Gross. I don't know if I've ever perfected in... Oh, no, I have. I've perfected in fall. I don't know if I've ever, like, seen the summit in fall. Hey, Malcohol. Great view, huh? I was just thinking about the last 2 years. We've been through a lot together, haven't we? Lewis is there. You have to marry someone and get the star drop, or you could get a voucher now. And you can divorce them, but then Lewis is up there. Look at how far we've come. You know. I'm surprised he's not talking about how sweaty he is. Yeah, he had to hike up this mountain. Is he not sweaty? If I hadn't met you, Malcohol. Oh. Oh. That's a lot of pressure to put on someone too, though. I will say that. If I hadn't met you, Malcohol, I might not even be here right now. which would be a shame because the bird watching up here is phenomenal. It's like the most impactful line he's had the entire playthrough. Yeah, with Krobus as well, because it's during the daytime, so Krobus isn't there either. They need to, this is what we said, he needs to make a feature so that if you perfect your file with Krobus, you can, like, either Krobus can go there and, like, be wearing the little disguise like he does at the movie theater, or, like, you have to go at night. You know what I mean? Like, if you go at night, why can't Krobus be there? Yeah, we're at the summit. I tend to joke a lot because, well, I guess keeping things lighthearted makes it so I don't have to open up and make myself vulnerable. Oh my gosh, he's, like, actually truly confessing stuff. But every season that goes by with you, I get a little more comfortable with myself. I guess what I want to say is, how did he actually tee that up and ruin it? How did he actually set that up and actually ruin it? Ah! Oh, I hate my wife energy. That's crazy. That is crazy. He literally, that is insane.
No regrets.
That's actually insane. What do you mean? You were like, you honestly saved my life and it makes me feel like life is worth living again and I'm becoming a better person and all of this. And then he says, I guess I have no regrets. Oh, I hate my wife. That's crazy. Right, like Mary, there's literally so many things he could have said. He could have also just said, I love you. Like, we don't even have to complicate things. We literally don't have to complicate anything. Why is he the worst? He's so bad. He's so bad. Oh, he's so bad. He's so awful. Oh man, that's crazy. Right, like he literally, he's so, right, like I make jokes, I'm afraid of, you know, exposing myself, life has been really difficult, but you have made it all worth it. That's all I had to say. Like, you know, meeting you is the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm so glad you moved to town. Like, even just that. I'm so glad that you moved here 2 years ago. Like anything. He could have said anything. Like, was it a different face of Concerned Ape on the banner there? It was a little tongue out face. I do love the credits scene though. And I love that Willy is canonically not Willy in the credits. Oh, maybe. Maybe you do. Right, I wouldn't be alive without you. You showed me that life is worth living. You've built a life for us that I can't imagine having missed out on. Like, there's so many things. There's so many things he could have said. There's so many things. Hey, puppy. That was crazy. I literally, that's what I get. That's what I get for slipping and thinking, oh, maybe he has like one redeeming quality. I think you're right. I think he might hit his friend. Hate his friend. We think that, I would stand by this. I think that if you marry Shane, that Jazz should move in with you. Like, it should be that you get a step kid, like, right out the gate. I think it should be that. I also think that would just be so fun for the game to have, like, a spouse that comes with a guaranteed kid. It's also so silly to see the fish like this. Like, they're so flat. Yeah, the eel is just... Even the stingray has more depth. I love the... And now, the monsters! Why is it showing the truffle crab as a rock crab as well when we have the regular rock crab? We didn't see a truffle crab on this file. That's a very good point. The fact that... And also, like, the very shallow experience of the children, I think that is part of it as well. You know, I don't like to have kids in the game, but I truly want them to make the kid experience more immersive. I know, I love the end credits music. It's so good. And I love it just being like, villagers, monsters, animals. Like, I don't know, it feels like a curtain call. Where they, you know, the crew, the orchestra. I don't know, it feels like that, and I love it. And then we get, oh, so you're right. So we saw nothing here about Joja. Okay, interesting. When you don't use anything from Joja, no perfection vouchers, no parrot, no like Joja bundles, any of that, you get something that says 0 Joja services used now. That was added in 1.6 and it kicks Morris off the screen. You challenged yourself to reach the summit. What an accomplishment. I think they're the same person. I really do. We've been watching every step of the way. And you've made us very proud. Grandpa flips you off here. I think they had a heated rival. I've said that I thought that was Grandpa's boyfriend too. Well, I actually kind of thought Lewis was Grandpa's boyfriend for a while. That's it. That's the summit. Thank you for the follow. Fall 26 of year 2. Perfected. 100%ed without the use of any alcohol. No buying alcohol, no selling alcohol, no crafting alcohol, and no gifting alcohol. So it was actually a little bit more difficult because we had to pay an extra $500K for 4 very easy to ship items. This is the fastest I've done perfection, actually. There was malcohol, but there was no alcohol. There was malcohol and margarita, but no alcohol. And that's the best thing. We're working on a file with the goal of perfecting in 1.5 years. I do have a file. Now you need a drink after being married to Shane. Something like that. We have a file with a goal that we're trying to perfect by the end of summer of year 2. But it's like a file that we come back to from time to time. There we go. So can I get the Statue of True Perfection? I will say this. I love flexing by getting the Statue of True Perfection before Grandpa's evaluation. It's like one of my favorite things. I do love being able to flex on people that way. But I also typically maintain the rules of a file in post-game. Like Elliot's file, which was sprinkler-free perfection, which I perfected in year 3, and it's now in year 8 on that file. I still don't use sprinklers on that file. So I kind of feel that way about this. Like, why would I use alcohol, you know? Let's see if we can go... Oh, the butterfly. I kind of want to go find the butterfly. But tomorrow's Spirit's Eve. I need to get my honey as well. That's right. I need my... You're right. I should go get it. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong about the Coliseum and XD. They were both announced for the Switch too already, weren't they? Like, they were announced, right? Hey! Statue of True Perfection. Statue of True Perfection. Never stop striving to achieve perfection. Settle for nothing less than excellence in everything you do. Thanks, dude. Y'all want to do a file where we marry him? He's really fun to marry. It's a really fun farm. Those are modded obelisks. It is a mod called House and Building Customization. It lets you customize the buildings on the farm. Specifically. Hey, my last 2 sweet gem berries. Nice. True blue. That's what it is. Oh, my mask. Well, we have to go to the Skull Caverns today because tomorrow's Spirit's Eve. So, like, we can't... Oh, dang it! How much money do I have? Not enough to buy anything. I want catalogs. Like, we could decorate tomorrow, but I don't have any money to decorate. Oh, hello. Hi, Bonus Mom! Hi, Raiders. It's good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. We just got perfection in fall of year 2. It's all coming up 24. That's what it is. Raiders, it's great to see you. I hope you all had a wonderful time in Bonus Mom stream. It's always so lovely when you all make your way over here. We are getting ready to go to Skull Caverns. If you've been here before, you might know that we do that sometimes. If you want to hang out, but if you need to go, of course, don't feel any pressure from us. You know, a lot of times people will raid and have to dip out, and we totally get that. But we just hope you enjoyed your time in stream today, and hopefully we'll see you again in the future if we don't, right now. Statue of True Perfection. Statue of True Perfection. I'm gonna put it right there for now. I got a bunch of junk everywhere. Because what else is new? Tomorrow we'll organize the inventory. How does that sound? Do you think we can make it to 100 in Invasion? At 12 p.m.? I'm delulu enough to think that we can. I just don't know if we actually can. I guess we can try, right? I do need the strong stuff because I am doing a little more intense of a run. Hi, Bonus Mom! Hi. On both fronts! Alright. We are going to... head to the Skull Caverns. It's kind of our thing. I do want the butterfly, but we don't have enough time to do that. Thank you for that follow as well. Thank you for all the follows. All right, here we go. Daily luck is 63. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was 24? 63. I'm sorry. We just did it. Thank you all for the follows. We're getting ready to head into the Skull Caverns here. It is Skull Cavern Invasion. It's kind of double invasion right now. Because we have the quest on top of us having activated it. But we're here to celebrate perfection on fall 26 of year 2. Wonderful achievement. All right, here we go. Beautiful start. I am gonna actually try to get to 100 because I want to, thank you for the gift too. I want to complete the quest. honestly, Skull Cavern Invasion has been a big part of this run, so I guess it's good that we continue to experience it, right? It's so annoying when you get this. In theory, I could do that. Okay, that was better. All right. Shane invaded our hearts. Oh. Ooh. I don't know about that. Maybe his lethal feet invaded CDC. I don't know. Yeah, he let the dogs out. That's what he did. Man, I wish we had gotten staircases today, obviously. Seriously? I should have swapped for a savage ring. That's what I should have done. Only barely just. No, Skull Cavern Invasion is something that you've been able to do since the 1.5 update in 2020. Thank you for the follow. I really... That's what I want. I want that. Okay, 7 floors. Thank you for that follow. We'll have to see. We're gonna have to see what happens on Thursday. We really will have to see what happens on Thursday, because it really is... It really is gonna impact my life. All of our lives. Thank you for that follow. I know we have some folks who watch the stream, but maybe don't, or watch Stardew in general, like streams in general, content in general, but aren't playing the game actively like some of us are. I do think it'll bring a lot of people back in, which is always fun. The 1.6 boom was kind of crazy, like it really was. Ooh, floor 18. Floor 18 is going to be a treasure room. Is it going to be a hat, though? That's the real question. Hey there, little doggy. You gotta wait a few minutes, okay? We're out of sync together. Like, mentally we're out of sync. We have to, like, get back in the rhythm of things. A hat on this day of perfection. I got a rhubarb pie. Does that mean I should marry Maru next? I feel like my goal, my personal goal, which the mods will lose their mind when I say this, I feel like I want to finish the oh, I say finish. We have a Shane Community Center, a Penny Community Center, a Sebastian Community Center, and we have several others, but they're not marriage candidate specific, right? Are those my big, like, and vanilla marriage candidate specifically? We have like a Sandy one and some others. I like want to craft one for every spouse. I really do. That's like a goal, a long-term goal of mine. Yeah, that's what, like the fishing one, which is Willy centered, but he's not a vanilla option. Same thing. We have like the Pride Community Center bundles as well. That is not a hat. It is not. Alright, we're on floor 20. It's all coming up. I want these. I want these bat wings. I would think it would for the bats. Did I get an animal cracker? I sure did. For good luck. Okay, we're on floor 24. Where else would we be? I'm back in the asylum. Okay. 33. Gosh, we could be farming all of this if we needed the money. I know I already said this. I'm glad it was really, I mean, it was Veery that really inspired me to try to push to get perfection done faster, because otherwise we would just be like, oh, wait for the jelly, oh, wait for the honey. So I'm glad we were really pushing some other things. Can I get off this door, though? That would be great. Oh my gosh, seriously? Maybe it's my hat. I need a savage ring. See, I will say this doesn't feel, maybe it really was just the monster level. This doesn't feel, another one? How many more are we gonna get? The game really said, what if you did try the iridium needle? Again! Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I wanted this 2 days ago. I gotta get going. We're only on floor 40. Are we out of the woods yet? Wait, is Frankie here? I know she was, but I'm not trying to call her out. I was just thinking, from all the TikTok edits to Out of the Woods, I feel like you'd have to be going insane. In a good way. They really are good. They are good. I love that they coil themselves up and then like unwind. This is a skull cavern, yeah. It's the skull cavern invasion. Radioactive ore is mainly used in a couple of recipes for late game. The ore as well as the bars you make from them. You need them for a couple of the recipes. I'm on 52 right now. 53 actually. So not much else. Like, unfortunately, like, it's really... I think you can... Oh, not the auto grabber. Are we being so serious right now? I think that... You might be able to trade it for... Can't you trade radioactive bars at the island trader for, like, something? You might be able to do that. But they are pretty... I mean, I guess a lot of things are just, you know, crafting materials are for recipes. But yeah, that's really about it. Hey! Love to see it. Hi, Dadoy. We made it to the summit today. That's how I have my mask. It's not obvious. Okay, we're on 61. 10 radioactive bars. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. For a galaxy soul. Okay, that's kind of what I thought it was. On the last day of the season after killing 50... Oh, I didn't realize there were so many conditions. I just always go see that it's there. That's not worth the trade then. At least not to me. Okay, I need something more exciting than this. I need a couple of like 7 floor jumps and then I'll be fine. A Wumbus doll? Beautiful. It's over for you now. It's over for you now. I keep walking into the Royal Serpents. That's a lot of damage. Thank you. That's a lot of damage. Beautiful. Okay. 70. Nice. 78. That's what we want to see. I would love one more. Oh my gosh, so many mummy floors. Ugh. I'm throwing. Okay. They're doing a lot of damage to me. We have mermaid shoes on. I would think that I would be in a better spot to take a hit. Maybe I'm just underestimating or overestimating my defense, I guess. Ooh! 88. Treasure room on 88. Treasure room on 88. Come on, hats. Where are you? Where are you? And it's midnight. Skull Caverns can be really intimidating, so I mean, getting in there, a lot of people won't even go in there. So making it 10 floors is good. It can be very scary for a lot of people. And it just takes practice, you know? It really does. Let me move this around. There you go. All right. Floor 88. Do we have a hat?
Slash it, slash it, slash it, slash it.
Anyways. That was rather rude. Just getting hit by so many things that I just keep healing, so. Alright, 91. Presumably have enough staircases, right? I don't feel like... $94. There we go. Okay, is it enough? Heck yeah. 100. Beautiful. Love to see it. All right, we're on floor 100. At least that's done. We did it in half a day, which is good. Come on, give me a floor 100 hat. You know you want to. You know you want to. Floor 100. Yeah, give me the pink. We haven't gotten a pink hat yet, have we? I think we've gotten every color except for pink/red. I think that's the one we're missing on this file. It sure would be cute if we got one right now. Come on, game. One day you're gonna accidentally put 100K instead of 10. Why not just gamble 100K? It being totems instead of a hat makes perfect sense for this bozo. It actually does. Guess I'm not marrying. Oh no, twist my arm. It genuinely makes so much sense. For him to do that. So what I'm getting though is that this isn't gonna be a file that we want to like come back to regularly, is it? I'm not getting that impression from anybody. Including myself, for reference. I mean, let's see how we decorate it, you know? It's we'll see how we still need to fill the farm with our impact. I'm mad that it's the 27th, so all the stores are closed. So I can't go buy my catalogs. I mean, I guess I have some. All right. Well, we're going to take a break real quick. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to maybe do a little bit of farm decorating. This file has been perfected. It has been 100%. We technically, you know what? Oh, I think this is today. Remind me when we come back. I think this is today. And then maybe we can make sure that polyculture happens too. And then we would have all the achievements that we're going to get, because we're not going to get full shipment on this file. So maybe we could. We'll need to look at the polyculture stuff. I mean, I can think of it off the top of my head. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Kale. I need to ship 2 kale. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. 24. That's good. That's good. 69 corn. Nice. I don't think unmilled rice is a thing in that. 67. Ooh, we need to ship some artichokes. Pumpkins are good. Bok choy's good. Yam. Cranberries are good. Beets are good. So most of them are good. Amaranth is fine. Hops is fine. Grape, I've only done 14. I knew that yesterday. I don't know why it's only 14 grapes. I don't think ancient fruit is included. I'm trying to remember what else. Anyways, we'll look at that when we get back. We'll look at that when we get back. I'm not sure you're asking, is this a mod? This game? I'm not sure what you're asking. All right. Well, kale, artichokes, grapes. We'll double check the list when we get back. Thank you for the follow too. We are going to, ooh, I can type. We're going to take a little intermission. And I'm going to go let my dog out. She was whining at me. And we will be back here in a couple of minutes. If you'd like to stick around, we would love to see you here shortly. Here are some words on stream for the Twitch folks. We will see you. I don't see the word. I got that. Anyways, we'll see you in a moment. I think you did a great job. I think you did a great job. You did a great job. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's all right. You still did great. Don't worry. You still did great. All right. Well, I got a Coca-Cola as a perfection treat. This file is in fact... Oh yeah, we did have this whole row of bows. I need to put the bow back on. The bow is too cute to not have on. So I said this. I want to decorate the house. We need to decorate the house. We won't be upgrading any rooms today because it's Spirits Eve. So we can go to Spirits Eve tonight, but we can still do some decorating during the day. My vocab is fine. My spelling, so-so. That's fair. We could put some auto grabbers in the house, maybe. I'm gonna put all of that away. Today is Saturday. I don't know what else to do in this house. I know I said this already. I think that, man, Harvey's ruthless. That we should, oh! The raccoons. Let's start with the raccoons. Hold on. Let's start with the raccoons. I think they're done today. They should be. Ooh, a straw floor. It would be cool to do like a coop room. Oh, are they not? Maybe it's tomorrow. Okay, we gotta remember to check tomorrow. So not the raccoons today. We want to double check polyculture. I might need to look at the list of everything for polyculture. Polyculture crops. Put all this stuff away. And all this. I really need to make some more chests. That is looking a little rough. Okay. Sorry, she just keeps getting under my feet and I'm worried I'm gonna like roll over her in my chair and I don't want to do that. Okay. I think this has been a really good farmer outfit for this farm. It feels right. Oh, didn't even do that. Polyculture. Let me pull up the list. There are 28 crops for polyculture. Let me look at them. So we have cauliflower, which is good. Coffee beans. Oh, yikes. Ooh. The dang coffee beans. That's a bummer. Coffee beans. Okay, let's try to still do the rest. Garlic is done. Green beans. Kale we need 2 of. Let me see if I can go find kale really quickly. Dang. Coffee beans. All right, 2 kale. Is there a way that I could maybe get those faster? You think we could get them somehow faster? Okay, kale's done. Parsnips should be good. Where are parsnips? Right here. Parsnips are good. I've only shipped 15 parsnips? That's what I'm thinking is going to do the dust price. That's what I'm thinking about. If we monster musk, maybe we could. Okay. Parsnips are good. Potatoes are good. Rhubarb is good. And the strawberry. The strawberry is also good. Okay. Blueberry for summer. Blueberry's plenty good. Corn is good. Corn is nice. Hops is good. Hot pepper is good. Melon is good. Radish is good. Red cabbage. Starfruit. Tomato. Wheat. Okay, so summer crops are all good. Fall amaranth is good. Artichoke was not good. We had 7, so we need to ship 8 more. Just gonna ship those to make sure that they're done. 8 more artichokes. And then next was beets. Beets is good. Bok choy is good. Cranberries is good. Eggplant is good. Grapes. I was short 1 grape. I clearly did the math wrong when I was attempting to ship enough grapes. Grape. And then pumpkin is fine. And then yams. Yams are good. So, I think we could do that with the dust sprites. We need to get 14. There's none in here. I know, that's what I'm thinking. But if we monster musk, do I have any? Just a fool's hope, you know? Wait, did I have 17 somewhere? Am I blind? Incredible! Incredible! Oh my goodness! I definitely prepared that. I definitely had that in my mind. Definitely. Okay, polyculture's done. Nice. That is good news. I think the jelly's gonna be done. That was great. That was a huge save. I would have been so annoyed. We would have come back and we would have found those and I would have been so annoyed. Oh, these are done. I think those must have just gotten done. Now it's gonna be a little late in the evening when they're done next time. We might miss a day, but oh well. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to change the texture pack and make the buildings blue. I did. I wanted to... make it all look different. So we'll have enough money for the catalogs and such tomorrow. How do we want to design the sheds? We talked about making one like a pizza parlor, which I think would be cute. I just don't know, like, what to do. I also talked about this. Should I put up a big fence? I hate to fence in the animals. But we've kind of just been treating this like a big pasture. I love that. Well, so my only thought is if we do a little bit of like open fencing, hear me out. A little bit of open fencing. Who wants it? You get it. Oh, you already have one. Cow. So I'm thinking. Don't fence the animals, fence the crops. You know what? Dare we spell out sweaty? You know what? You know what? You say that. About the crops. I'm listening. I'm listening. I hate it, but also yes. I'm gonna chop everything down real quick if I can. Glad we still got polyculture then. Isn't the full shipment reward the chicken mask? Is that not so funny? To keep Shane out. That's a good idea. That's a worthwhile idea. Oop. There's like so many more trees. What am I doing? My thought is, it would be kind of cute if we could incorporate the gold and the blue too. A 90-day refund, maybe. Maybe. When did we marry him? Did we marry him in fall of year one? Have we even been married to him for a year? I don't know. We have. Journal scrap! No way! From chopping down a weed? Wait, isn't that the highest odds? The last journal scrap. When I was a boy of 10 years old, my father gave me a glow ring and a magnet ring. They've never left my finger since. However, when I'm standing on top of the volcano, a strange idea came over me. I took my 2 rings and cast them into the forge. Cast it into the fire! Lo and behold, they combined into one. Now I've got... Wait a minute, is his whole concept for the forge? You take your rings up to the big lava pool. in a volcano. Is that intentional? I need CMAS and others to weigh in on that. What you think of that? That's never even crossed my mind once. Yeah, like you're forging the ring, which like, I mean, that's still adjacent. You did say no and I said cast into the fire. So the journal scrap, we got the last journal scrap and I just have never read it, but it's a journal scrap about how you can forge rings together. And then I was just sitting here and I was like, wait a second. Because the wording, I was like, wait, this is giving Lord of the Rings energy. And then I was like, wait a second. You go into the volcano, there's a big lava pool, and like the rings, like you have to take the rings there. Granted, you don't toss them into the volcano, but you're not destroying them in this case. So I just feel, and I was like, is that supposed to be? That feels so intentional. Maybe he was watching the extended edition and the idea just came to him. Okay, fence. The crops. Easily done. I think I saved some fencing, didn't I? Because we already have that right there. So we could do this the whole way. What do you think? Like, do you want to do a gate from right here? I kind of wish it was one more out. Just a big fence around the crops. Because why not? Oh, that was the wrong thing. That's embarrassing. You know what, though? How does that look? First of all, rude. Well, I want it to be like that. I kind of hate the fence, I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually really hate it. I just don't like fences in general. I like decorative fences, but not like actual fences. These look basically the same with this one. Oh, I guess that one's like thicker. I can kind of see the difference. I do think I'm still gonna go with this path. Just feels like the right path. I guess the straw one would be kind of okay, but I don't know. This one just feels like a farm to me. And I do like the mystic trees here. We could arguably do 2 more, I feel like. Lightning rods instead. Well, and there is also the iron fence. See, like, I think that looks nice. Oh, could I have shifted my crops down one? Oh, darn, I do want to do that. I do want my crops one block lower. That's a very annoying thing to change. I mean, tomorrow would be the day to change them. Oh, it's Spirits Eve time. Yeah, they're not really... I don't mind using them decoratively, but I just don't, yeah, I don't like them. See, then this could go straight across. On the green farm, I put tea saplings right here because I just have this like space here. I want to find a place for the fish ponds. The fish ponds are very important to me. They're my emotional support fish ponds. Oh, I didn't put my mask on. Never mind, I'm good. What's up, clown? It's Farmer Malcohol. I have quite the selection of wares tonight. Once again, we've been graced with a haunted maze constructed in secret by the eccentric who lives out in the forest. Hope Jazz is okay in there. Willie! I'd watch your back, miss. Something terrible's in that maze. I do love George and Evelyn here in year 2 as well, because they're not here in year 1. Dear, can you pass the zucchini fritters? Exactly. You should not, Caroline. You should not worry about him. He can feed himself. Sam took Vincent into the maze. I hope they're okay. Let your husband starve. Marlin! I caught more monsters this year. Oh, pitiful. What is he even saying? Oh, pitiful wretch, in what fetid grotto lies your kingdom? Sometimes one must stare into the abyss to stir a languid muse. These things don't look so tough. Every time Elliot opens his mouth, I'm reminded why I want him to never do that. Shane with Jazz. Talk Marnie playing me take Jazz into the maze. I think she's old enough. I gotta remember how to get through the year 2 maze. I don't do it very often. Oh, right here. This is it. This is so expanded coded. I do hate this. You gotta like weave all the way around the hands. This is my spot. Okay. I guess that's the question. How will he ever truly master? Look at Vincent's all... Oh no, Sam's right by. We beat the maze. Where's my prize? Am I Sam? Are you? I wish you could go in the building. I get a ticket, right? Yeah. All that for a prize ticket. What a jolly good time. Later, dweebs. Still fun, though. I do like Spirits Eve. It's fun. So yeah, if we move all these, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We'll have to fix everything and where it should actually go. I kind of want to keep this here, though. I kind of want to keep that shed there. Like, I put it there out of convenience before. Now I'm not so sure. What do you need? Coral? I got you. Okay, we're gonna go to the stores tomorrow and buy the catalog and the furniture catalog. And also, you know what? Let me do this before I forget. I need to move that. And then I think that's clear because they're gonna go a room right here. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Sometimes I forget that the game will force you to go to sleep. Beautiful. Did I not? Oh, was wine or jelly? Not jelly. Honey was yesterday. Polyculture. What's up, clown? Oh! Take this. I bought some of those a while ago and they're almost expired. I forgot that none of your gifts are actually good. None of them are actually a pleasant experience. Like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I have these old eggs if you want some. He couldn't just be like, I got some eggs from the chickens outside. I don't know. Like, why can't the game just be him being like, because Charlie is here. His chicken Charlie is here. So could it not just be Charlie, you know, and it being like, I got some of Charlie's fresh eggs this morning. Here's one for you.
We have regrets, Shane.
I'm gonna hold on to that for a second because I think we should turn the cellar into the anything but alcohol room. That's what I think we should turn it into. It's raining on the 28th. Are we so serious right now? I'm not gonna get any benefit from the Junimos collecting my crops on the literal last day of the season? Yeah, he brings his chicken, but not Jazz. But to be fair,
no one wants to work anymore.
that's what it is. Literally, no one wants to work. No one wants to work these days. It's crazy. So I'm not even... If you don't know, part of the benefit of the raisins from the Junimos is they have a, like, they can collect more than one crop. Like, it can yield you a higher amount of crops. So, like, aside from the fact that it's just, like, cute to do that, like, there is a benefit in-game to them harvesting crops. So rain days are inconvenient because you have to harvest the crops, but they're also, like, worse for gameplay if you've got raisins for your Junimos. No one wants to do whimsical labor on a farm anymore. You know, it's crazy. Crazy out there. Now I gotta collect all these. Move everything down one tile. Which is really annoying for me. Also annoying for Elmo, you know? will fit, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let me go down. Well, I'm going up to Robin anyways. Let me go up to Robin. Furniture catalog, and then the regular catalog. You know what I don't think we have is the Junimo plush, but it's green. It's part of the problem. Shop. Ooh. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And I will do this. Shift that down ever so slightly. I still really want to build a mill. I know I've said that like a million times. I think this farm should have a mill. I think it would be fun. A well, you know what? It would be cute with a well. I like putting a well near the, near the barns and coops. Like, I think it's cute to have one there. Is he going to Ginger Island? Do you do anything? Oh my goodness. At least he won't get in my way while I'm decorating the house. Without him. Again. The blacksmith, in case you didn't know, he's the blacksmith. See, my thing is, though, I am gonna set my farm up. Honestly, fencing right here would be kind of cute. I actually think it would be cute. I'm gonna have time on this day to decorate the house. Can Shane swim? I doubt it. Also, how sad is it that on the last day of the year that my animals can be outside, they're stuck inside in the rain? That's espresso depresso. They don't even get to spend one last day in the sunshine. Okay, speed grow along this whole bottom row. Then right there, right there, right there, right there. Right there. Oh, I gotta do right here too. Fiber seeds, top 10 item in the game. One of the best items in this game. People do not understand how valuable they truly are. Let those, I'll move them, but I'm just gonna let those tiles die because no, I had to reset my scarecrows too. That one scarecrow had like 60-something crows, right? It was an insane amount. Maybe I will. Maybe I can put fiber down. Maybe I should. Oh, no, no, no. No, not right there. Guess we'll put some on there. It's gonna look really silly. But we might as well, right? And then torches. Honestly, I think the fence... Wait, where did I put the deluxe scarecrow? Isn't the deluxe scarecrow kind of blue? Oh, he's purple. I was thinking, like, it kind of matches. Even though I hide them, it, like, almost matches better. Okay. I am gonna move that fence. Because I honestly think this will look cute. The problem is it's not gonna be centered, though. Oh, no, it will be. No, it won't be. 1.7, I just want... I mean, I want sandy. It's really just sandy. That's kind of cute, right? We want centering. That's what we want. We want tiles, centered tiled items. The ability to place things a half tile over would change the Stardew Valley game. The Stardew Valley decorators are already very impressive with what they do, with like how limited the resources are in this game, but it would take it up a notch. It would. Maybe we get rid of these crops. Maybe. I don't hate that like that. I really don't. Wouldn't it? It would, I feel like it would truly, oh my gosh. Can I not place a tile there? I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, I can place it on top, okay. Okay, tell me what you think. I don't know how well you can see this. So, I took this fence to the edge here. See how it, like, goes to the edge? I need to move the thing. But here's my question. I took this to just right against the crop. Should I go out one so that they're mirrored? Or should I put double fencing right here? I don't want to put double fencing right there. I mean, in theory, I could also move the crops over. I don't really want to do that either, though. That right there for I have to go over one. I shouldn't have broken that one down. I kind of think we should do one more pair of trees. Should I go along here? I guess I didn't think about the fact that there could just be one. Maybe? I kind of liked it wider. Two more fences, or two more gates. Dang, I made one too many. Now, you know what? We only get one of that big chicken statue, don't we? Is there gonna be a wallpaper to match that? Blue vertical stripe? Especially if it's got the paneling underneath. A vertical, there's that. That might be it. I don't think this will be right. I mean, that's polka dots anyways, or that. I think that's more green. I hate that they don't make things that match. It drives me insane. Oh, I didn't buy the house upgrades. Why didn't I think about that? That's the trash catalog. That's still the trash catalog. The Joja catalog has Joja wallpaper. We could put this awful blue tiling in here. Oh, it's so bad. Thank you for that follow. I'm not calling you out of lurk, but if that's fairy paintbrush reference to Neopets, you're in the right place. I don't have any Neopets things on my desk in reach, though. They're all over there. That's probably the closest. The little chicken statues. Thank you as well for that follow. Oh, I didn't get this done, so I'm gonna have to put these in here. I mean, I do like them right here. You put your own fish in the fish tanks. Oh, we do also have this. I wanted to put these down in the cellar too. Or in that room, like it's like, oh, for the games. The gaming spot. If take this downstairs, I'm never gonna remember that these are here, though. We could do, like, tea saplings. Or maybe, like, right here. And do, like, a living room space right there. Thank you. We are still a work in progress, but it's still good. I didn't sell anything today. That's okay. It's already perfected. The file's perfected. The file hath been perfected. Any big plans this winter? I'll probably end up watching a lot of TV and just hanging around the house. Great. Here, would you like this pepper popper? Have a time. You know, the butterfly hutch has got the blue tank. It kind of, you know, works well. Should have sold the rest of these. And pumpkins. I'm just gonna keep them all for gifts. Okay. Shane, you're so, like, unpleasant. So what, like, look, that's not even close to matching. How much is the wizard catalog? 150K, right? No, I think it's a waxing crescent. I actually don't think it's anything close to a full moon right now. This is another case of the floor don't match. Ew, it looks so dingy. It looks so ugly. That's definitely too light. That's too dark. I think that's all we got. Unless there's something in here. Or here. That's the same as... Okay, we got number one. Here's number one. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Number two. No. No, 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 no. Number three. Ooh. Number three. And number four. It's definitely between 3 and 4, right? You think 3 is better? This one? It does make his look less dingy. It does make his presence look a little more tolerable. Which isn't saying much. I like my fences around the crops. It's cute. I know. Why do we have to... Why can't we sparkle? Why do we have to match his griminess? Think about what I was doing there. We need to be sparkling. We need to be bejeweled. Not matching his dusty, musty energy. Sweaty, musty energy. Sky, we would come to the front, Sky. Poor Sky has been through it now. Let me go add those rooms. Rusting our sparkling Stardew, maybe. And I'm using a mod that cleans up his room. If y'all didn't notice, I am using the Shane, like it, because normally his room has like beer cans and like trash on the floor. I couldn't do it. So I'm using a mod that fixes that. Add corner room. Okay. That honestly brightens up the house. Add southern. I think that's all we're gonna add too, right? Like, I don't want to add the big room up here or the dining room. He doesn't deserve either of those. We should make a room for Jazz. We should make a room for Jazz. Are there any? I think I threw away the kids' beds. Are there? I mean, I guess we could just use any cute bed, right? Or we could get the. Oh. Do you want to get the bed? That one's cute. Did I keep that one? It is blue. I'm gonna buy one. We should make a room for Jazz. Maybe, oh. Should I add on a room? Should I add on that big room? Not the big one, right? I wish there was a dollhouse in the game. So bad. So bad. Do we make, which room do we make her room? Oh, there is the attic. I forgot about the attic. We could do a couple of things. We did an attic bedroom on Penny's farm. I did love that. I did really like that. We could make our bedroom the attic up here and make this Jazz's room. Or we could... I bought this whole big TV and I don't even know why, because I don't really have a place to put it. It also doesn't match my house. If I had bat wings, I could put the butterfly hutch in her room. I think that would be cute. But I almost think one of the corner rooms is fine for her too. Not in like a bad way, but like, you know, a little room like this is more than enough. Oh, the fishy wallpaper's cute. Let me look for some. I'm gonna stick with blues generally, but like there's some other ones, or if there's some that's like partially blue, like that one. Like it doesn't need to be true fully blue, but if it's got blues in it, that's good. Even like one of the gradient ones. That one's like blue to white. There's a solid blue. This one's cute too. I did pull that one out already. Flooring. I think she deserves a cute little carpet in her room. Maybe rugs. Maybe I'll do a wood floor and then we'll do rugs. Like this. What is that one? Is that like little Christmas trees? Although these are really cute. Searchable catalogs? That would be such a good thing for 1.7. Ooh, that one's kind of blue. I would need to go simpler on the wallpaper though. Maybe this. Or even this. I like this one too. Okay. So we could do this wallpaper. That's cute. It is cute. We'll put it, so we have that. We could do something like this. That's more green, I think. Something like that. That's cute. That's cute. That feels very kiddish. You have the fishies, the cloud. I don't like the clouds. That one's cute too. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. That one feels really fun. That one's fine. So is that one. But then flooring we could do like this. That's really cute. But I wouldn't mind like a plain carpet and then we can like put rugs and stuff. The bubbles was cute. I liked the bubbles, this one. And I liked the other one. I think it wasn't quite as blue. Yeah, the like bush thingy, this one. I think this one will be a little easier to decorate. Like that already looks like a kid's bedroom, right? Lub bub. That already feels like a kid's room. It's cutesy and kidsy and cute. Oh, I love making a room for Jazz. That's so cute. Okay. This rug is cute. There's a big icy rug. I think maybe like a couple of rugs. Yeah, like these to play on the floor. So if we did like, I moved these in here and now I need to move them out. If we did, not that. Okay, that can go right there. Maybe something like that. We could put this big. I don't know. I can't do this with you, Eric. We can't keep having this conversation. Is there anything in here? I love the retro catalog. It's definitely my favorite. Are all the beds in here? Are they? Or are they not? Is there? I gotta think of the beds. The beds? That's cute. Cute. Honestly, the sunflowers would probably be really cute in her room, don't you think? No, it's Jazz's room. Not for Shane's children. Shane's not getting any children. No kids for that guy. Some little sunflowers. Oh, it's so cute. Did you time? Did you time Tink out for that? No offensive language. Family friendly only, please. Okay, this is a good chair for a kid's room, don't you think? I feel like Jazz would love... I wish there were toys. I hate that there's no... Like, the closest thing you get... Honestly, the bulletin board. I don't think I have room for it now. The bulletin board would be so cute, wouldn't it? We could do this. Is that too much? Not for Jazz. A fairy box! You're right. You're right. Let me go find one. Yeah, I have like 5,000 of them. Yeah. Yeah, it won't hurt to put one in there. Honestly, we could put the statue in there. Does that sound crazy? The statue kind of, it kept you in jail. Hopefully I can put this on there. You think anything else would give like, oh, the dolls. We literally have the dolls. The dolls. Protect the dolls. Oh, my rotten pumpkin. Cute. There is... Oh, we have the large futon bear is literally at it's in the catalog, I think too, but I'm gonna go get the one that's over there, and that's blue. Ooh, a mannequin. That's a fun idea. We'll take this. A mannequin's a fun idea. Fairy box in a fish tank and it turns into mermaids. That's such a good idea. People are so smart. We have the little Junimo too. We have more of these, but like we can put... This room looks cute. It does look cute. It doesn't have a light in it, but that's fine. The bear. Right there. Honestly, yeah. Oh, this is cute. Can I do... We would need... I don't know. I don't know. Can you? Oh, the puzzle table. Let's find out. Of course. Let's go. I almost feel like this room is too small now. I really like how it looks, but I feel like it's too small. Let's put a little end table in the corner down there, and that's where we'll put that. This can go... Actually, let's do 2 of them. Fairy box. And a Bobo. And then we'll put the little Junimo right here. And then we'll do maybe an end table and we'll put Wumbus on that. This looks good. I do like it. Do you think I should put a table here? I think honestly this is enough. It's a cute room, right? It does need a light. Let me get a lamp. An end table with a light honestly might have been good, but we'll do this one. I'm gonna keep that there. I kind of want to put these here instead. But then I don't think it fills the room as well. Yeah. I like them better in the corner. I think it's cute. I think it looks good. I think that's a cute room. You know what she needs? Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was just thinking, Jas deserves 150k spent on her. She does. I was literally like, you know what she needs? She needs books. I really thought we didn't necessarily need that on this file because it's not like Shane reads. But Jas does. She does. And I will spend 150,000 on Jas. Okay, the butterfly powder is really cute as an item. It's a satanic item. I would never use it. But it's a cute looking item. Wouldn't it look cute sitting in the house? I feel like it would look good in the house. I don't either. I don't either. Just for Jess. Just for her. And there's a little stack with blue books. That's what can go here. The books can go. Oh, Maybe I'll move those out one. Books. Book. She deserves the books, right? Ugh, you waste of space. It's a cute room though, isn't it? I like it. It's probably gonna be the best room we make in this house. Because she deserves it more than he does. But it's a cute room. What can we do? I guess we just make this a living room. I think this is just gonna be because like this is like living room trash. I don't know. This room is cute. I actually really like it. It's actually really, really cute. I wish we had egg wallpaper. We do have the mystery wallpaper. Can you think of what would be a good reason to use that wallpaper in a room? Because we could. In a game room? That's a good thought. So should I move the video game things back upstairs? I put them down here. We could do, this could be a gaming room and it could have the game things and tabletop. That's a fun idea. We haven't really, I guess we did do a tabletop room for, we did like a full like D&D room for Sebastian. So we could put them up here. Gotta move the 4 geese again. Oh, I have this too. Oh, I actually like want to keep this out on display. I actually want this to be up in my house. Because it matches. Honestly, the Joja... I really want... Like, honestly, both of these in here are kind of fun. You put that there. Maybe I moved the Joja thing, but then you can do, like... a funky flooring. There is a blue... Probably won't match very well. We probably need to stick to... That's what I'm kind of thinking, like a little... I don't like that. Like an arcade style... I'm not gonna get to show much before I pass out for the day. are the light fixtures? Are they in here? I guess they're down here. And then we can have like a tabletop space. And so it's like a whole little like gaming space. That's a good idea for that room. This can be a living room. Jass's bedroom looks cute. A man sorted it, yeah. Ooh, I think my jelly was ready. Oh well. I'm invested. I'm invested in this part of the game now. Get a better look at Jass. Look, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I know it's nothing like super fancy. This looks like a kid's bedroom. A little girl's bedroom who loves dolls and loves to read. I think it looks great. It's cute. It is. It's gonna be the best room in the house. It's gonna stay the best room in the house. Okay, but here's what I think I'm gonna do. I want to finish decorating this house, but I think, yeah, I do love that it's bright because the rest of the house is gonna be dusty, busty. I think, and this can be a gaming room. We can keep working on this. I think I'm going to stop early today though. And we'll finish decorating it tomorrow, and then we'll do skull caverns tomorrow, just like in general. The Shane photo, so ugly. Mainly because I really want to finish editing my YouTube video tonight. I want to be done with it tonight. It has so much to do. But then tomorrow, for tomorrow's stream, we can finish decorating, and then we can just do skull caverns tomorrow. That's my thought. 2 pearls? Oh, hello, blobfish. Why, thank you. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is have us wrap up a few minutes early. So I apologize. Well, it's like an hour early. And look, he fed everything. So then we can come back, brainstorm some ideas for the house. We gotta do the bedroom. I like a gaming room. I think that's good. And then like a living room and some other normal stuff. And then we'll have, a blue house. This room's cute. I love when I make a room that's cute. That's true. Means we get the YouTube video. I am working on a big Pokemon video. It's the video of how things changed with the new game. That's basically what it is. It's a long one. It's got a lot in it. And it's a lot of editing. And I've been working on it for 4 weeks. And I needed to go out before Pokemon Day. That's the problem. I need it to go out before Friday. The thumbnail's done. The thumbnail looks great because Dana's the best. I love Dana and everything she does. Everything she does is perfect. So let's stop a little early today. And then tomorrow we'll have the full rest of the decorating. But we finished it. Fall 26. Fall 26, year 2 is my new perfection PB. Which is pretty crazy. Let me wrap up the live on TikTok. Thanks, TikTok folks. We will catch you next time. Fall 26. And it's with Shane. It's the fact that it's with... Thank you, Shane! Thank you. Thank you, Shane. That was so cutie. So cute. So cute. So I will send everybody on out. And Sarah's not live, is she? Is Sarah live? Doesn't look like she is. And we will be back tomorrow. I shared this at the beginning of stream, and this is not to hopefully like overwhelm anybody. I will have to be going to a funeral probably this week. If not, it might be next week. So that might interfere with stream a little bit over the next few days. And so I'll let everybody know, but if you notice that there's like not a stream that day or something, that would be why. So, I will let you all know as soon as we get more info about that. I'm kind of hoping I'll have an email in my inbox when I get done with stream. So, thank you everybody for being here today. Thank you for watching this run. Technically, we are finished with this file. We'll have a little epilogue tomorrow. But that's the first perfection run of 2026 done without a single alcoholic item in the game. It's almost like you don't need wine. Wine is overrated. I would say in real life. Some folks here probably would disagree with me, but it's overrated. You don't need it. There's lots of other things that you can use. Selling smelted bars, other artisan goods, preserves jars, or jelly, juice, honey, all of that. There's lots of other things to do. There's no one size fits all for this game. However, Shane is a pretty awful spouse. We kept waiting for him to get better and it never happened. So, do with that information what you will. But now I have married everyone. I've married everyone. So, I will be gone for the day. We will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Bye, y'all. Not better. Don't say that in my stream. Bye, y'all.